Welcome to another video and a community that believes weird is wonderful and Edgar/Ron is real. Before we begin, can we address the Edgar/Ron in the room here? Let me know in the comments, what should his name be? If you have been here from the get-go, the very beginning video was a Halloween video. Surprise, surprise. And in that one, or in the beginning, we called this guy right here, face forward please, Edgar. And actually somebody else called him Edgar, but it was really fitting because I'm actually a big, why are we saying actually so many times? Oh God. I am a big Edgar Allan Poe fan, but I also felt like Edgar worked because there's not a lot of prominent, if any, Edgars in the wizarding world that I know of. I don't know, you guys let me know. So he gets to be his own person, you know what I'm saying? But then last year, I think it was last year, right buddy? Correct me if I'm wrong. We put the Ronald Weasley knitted hat on him and started calling him Ron. And I think I even called him Wan, which I will never do again. So let me know in those comments, Edgar or Ron? Who gets it? Do we already have enough Rons in the world? Do we need another Edgar? I don't know. But this guy's gonna be hanging out with us today because, well, he helped me pull up or haul up, not really, my husband helped me, haul up like, how many? I think I counted 12 Professor bins up these here stairs and then some of Halloween stuff because today we're gonna be sorting through all of that. I'm gonna be showing you all over again the new stuff that we got from all of the hauls, but we're gonna go through all of these bins and sort out what do I even have? Because as it turns out, I have a lot more than I was expecting. I think my cat, what are you doing? She's just all over the place. She's throwing me off here. Is this a blooper or is this staying in? What do you think, buddy? But we need to be reminded of what I even have. And then I want to go through and figure out and pull out and set aside the stuff that like really screams our theme, which is the Forbidden Forest, or just falls in line. It may not be foresty, but it fits in. And we're going to set that aside. And then I'm also going to be looking at some all year round stuff. Sorry, he's distracting me. He keeps looking away. Like, is this not interesting for you, sir? Okay, please pay attention. Because we're gonna do things a little differently. We're already doing things differently with a theme, but we're gonna be leaving some stuff out all year round, and we'll get into that. But let's first look at this here table, and I'm gonna show you all the things that we got this year so far. I have some hauls coming at your eyeballs sometime soon, and then we'll move over to old Professor Binns, the 12 plus of him. So let's go. Here is everything that we have hauled, including this right here. Look at this gorgeous little girl. Hi, we've hauled this. We've hauled this every year. It's the best haul of all. This is Jasmine, if anybody's curious, but anyway, that's my kitty cat, because I cannot be taking this blanket off or she gets upset at me. She needs her blankie, but here is everything. It's actually not really a lot, I feel like. Like I said, we have more coming at you, but this is everything we've hauled. We've got our Dementor over there, our recent pumpkin with Toad, our storage boxes, our skull bookends, the popcorn bowl that I'm not sure I needed, but I liked it because I still like the other one that we have. More cauldrons, chains, a bigger cauldron back there, and the one and only print that we kept. And then we've got Snape over there, but that's not a recent haul. So let's now move over here to the bins. Alrighty then, I have got it sorted out. We've got all of our stuff, all of our creepy goodness, and our little lady, Miss Nagini, right here. So let's go through things. But first of all, let me say, one of the things that I want to do differently this year. So every Halloween, every spooky Harry Potter Halloween, I get a little sad inside. I get a little sad inside that there are things that we've acquired, because we acquire a lot of things during Halloween time that are very witchy, like, I don't know, cauldrons galore. Things that are just all year round pieces. And I sort of convinced myself every Halloween to essentially redo this entire shelf that's behind me completely. And so then I go into a nervous breakdown trying to go through everything and redo the whole thing. And I had this conversation with my husband, like, here's an example of an item that I really like and I feel like fits in all year round. And that's these book boxes. Like once they're out, they're really cool. I'm actually not a fan of a lot of the book boxes out there. I did get some. I like the ones from Joann. Picked up 2 of those. I actually picked up 2 more for my muggle job. And then these were from Home Goods. They're all separate. They do not connect together. I don't love when they connect together because it takes away the versatility option. But these are a really good size. And they don't necessarily scream Halloween. This one maybe a little bit, like at least what's on the back. Yeah, that one maybe a little bit. But also, I mean, there's a darkness. I love this one. It's like a cabinet of curiosities and oddities, which is basically my shelf behind me. I feel like, I mean, even if you watch the Harry Potter films, there's a lot of darkness in Harry Potter, like a lot of darkness. We've been rereading the books. And it starts earlier than I remembered. And so why wouldn't we represent that? I'm also like basically a dark witch. This is the most color you're gonna get from me, is a bit of orange and purple and green and that sort of thing. But that is my house. Like that is this like muted, earthy, witchy colors, but also all the things that we normally see in the wizarding world, like divination, potions, apothecary-esque stuff, herbology-esque stuff. A lot of these things I find Halloween hunting. A lot of these things in these bins. So I'm gonna be setting aside some stuff. I think we might do it in this video at the very end, where I'm not necessarily decorating, because like my husband had this conversation with me where most normal people, and even those not so normal like myself, do not entirely redo their whole house. That is what we've been doing. Like mostly taking down everything. And the common way to approach that, and I'm not a common gal, but I also create more stress than is required, is to add the decorations to what you have and maybe swap out a few things. And that's kind of the approach we're gonna go for. And it honestly, it lets me have even more stuff all year round. It lets it be a little more witchy all year round, which is what I'm aiming for, wizardy, all that stuff. Like I hate putting this little lady here away in a bin every year. It's cruel. It's just cruel, okay? She's not completely evil. And why can't we not have the dark artsy stuff out? I don't know. So we're gonna see what we see with that stuff, and at the end, we will go and kind of assess these shelves and change out some things. I will say I know some of you have wanted me to do a bookshelf tour. We will at some point, I promise. I don't know how soon, but there are things on this bookshelf that and it's mostly the very top shelf that you don't see a lot, that I kind of just shoved some stuff that we don't need anymore. Okay, they just do not fit in. They're not up to par for me, but I wanted to fill in some gaps, and I think that's what some of the stuff is gonna do. So things like this, we will decorate with at the end, or not decorate, we will just fill in the spots for all year round stuff. So I'm basically gonna create piles for all year round things, like cauldrons are all year round things. For me, the things that are not all year round, unless you're like a Halloween channel, and I really could easily be one, but we got into this in the collecting video. We aren't really just a Harry Potter channel. We live in the wizarding world, so it's magical and witchy. So like I mentioned in that video, go check it out in the aboves. Is it this side? Over here. It's not just licensed stuff that we get. We fill it in. We create the world here. So, all right, I have some storage bins from last year. What is in these? Is this garland? Okay. I brought one of these home. So stuff like this. So basically, we're gonna have a few piles. We'll find out how many piles. We're gonna have a pile of stuff that is like, no, this is gonna be all year round. We are not packing it up when Halloween is over. It's all year round. We'll have that pile. Then we're gonna have the pile of like, this feels very Forbidden Foresty. Any kind of garland like this is gonna feel really Forbidden Foresty to me. And then I've noticed some things already. For example, over here, we're just all over the place. Like, can we see it in frame? You can see it in frame. Over here, we've got stuff like this. So we'll get into the rest of the blankets, but even my husband pointed this out. This is a blanket that we got from Target, and we did put it out last year. It says Eek all over it. It's one of their like cheaper blankets. I think they're like $10 or $15 or something like that. And looking at it now, he made a really good point. So we have a Disney room, which we have covered on the Beyond channel. Go check it out. It's our second channel if you haven't already. And in future years, it will not be this year because we need to really build out the actual room more. I want to decorate it for Halloween and Christmas. And this feels a little bit more, like my husband said, eek is the most appropriate thing for Disney. And it's kind of cutesy. So stuff like this is kind of nice to go, you know what, we can still keep it. See, that's the other thing. So there might be a bit of a declutter, but we can still keep it, but it's gonna go in the Disney room. So we're now creating a little bit of decor for that area without having to buy anything. Isn't it amazing when you have so much stuff? All right, so we've got garland. What else is in here? And I'm not gonna be able to go bit by bit. This is gonna be a longer video, so grab a cup of something. Something pumpkin spicy. I did see that there's like pumpkin spice drinks popping up. I've not yet seen it. Okay, do you wanna say hi? I've got stuff to go through, ma'am. This is my blind kitty. I know. Hello, why are you holding me this way, Mom? Oh no, you can't be on my lap right now. I know you're so sweet. Here, lay on that eek blanket. You can do it. What were we saying? Right, so first pile, Forbidden Forest. Where are we piling things? I think I'm gonna pile it on the table. I'll show you guys the piles afterward. Why do we have sequins? I think we were gonna do something with that. Don't remember what. And then, oh lordy. Storage bins of spiders. If you don't like spiders, I'm sorry. Spiders are a thing. Oh good, she's laying on the blanket. Here, let me show you. Look at this sweet baby. Oh, she's dark. These are dark times. Oh, honey, that's too dark. She's there, I promise. Do we have the same angle? Who knows? Who knows? All right, what we do have is a lot of spiders, and that's what I was gonna say, is spiders, like, I think what we're gonna need more of is greenery and like just nature because it's Forbidden Forest. But that's part of what we're doing here is to figure out what the heck else we need to buy, okay? So I have a lot of candles and spiders. So I feel like that's just generic Halloween. These are the fake candles that there's no batteries in them. We always take the batteries out. So these things last. Okay, so these are all of my miniatures, so things that would go with my Department 56 stuff. So I feel like that is that on that bin. I'm gonna save that spider over there because the other thing I'm gonna be looking for, not just like nature, are creatures, insects, animals that would live in the Forbidden Forest or forest in general. And that would be one of them. So yeah, I guess we're putting that here. And then this, oh my God. This is one of the larger, I'm not lifting that, Joanne storage bins, and it's filled with candles. I could smell it. Never again am I putting candles in one of these bins. It's not meant to hold it, okay? And it's way too heavy. So let's pull out, because I do feel like we need some more candles. There's one I'm looking at that would be perfect. Actually two. So what are we looking for? I feel like we've got a lot of classic, like Magic Potion right there. Classic things. Scarlet Pumpkin. Love the color of that one. So just classic Halloween, because for me, the biggest thing that screams Halloween, especially when you're approaching it from the Wizarding World perspective, are jack-o'-lanterns, like what we see in the Great Hall. And so then also like that orangey color really helps bring the Halloween out, whereas some of the other stuff can be all year round, okay? I don't know why I deprived myself of this. We have little candles like that are pumpkin shaped. What else have we got here? So far, we have quite a few Bath & Body Works candles that I have not burned yet. Oh, I do have pumpkin carving. I was hoping. We never burned this. Why? Why, Aubrey? Pumpkin carving is just one of the most classic Halloween-y fall scents from Bath & Body Works, I think. And personally, I feel like this image, this artwork is better than this current year, even though I like everything else. Okay, Autumn Harvest. We barely burned this one. That could definitely be a Forbidden Forest theme, because like, look at the bits. These are all little things, and the dark color, so I'm looking for like darker things. What else? Oh, we have 2 pumpkin carvings. Okay, not lacking on the pumpkin carving. We're gonna go a lot more in the blacks we always go a lot more in the blacks, but because this isn't just any forest, it's the forbidden forest, I want to go heavy on darker, like black, but also rich greens and some purples and stuff, which is why that one garland will be really good to help pop, because we don't want things too black. We need a little bit of dimension going on there. We do have some classic black candles. Yeah, there's not really anything popping out to me. So let's move on. But now I know I do not need to pick up pumpkin carving. Okay. Okay, cauldrons. We have a lot of cauldrons. One cannot have too many cauldrons. We have mini cauldrons. We've got medium-sized cauldrons. What else is in here? We have, these are cauldron candles. I like this one. It has a different shape to one like this. This was Target. I think this was like Home Goods or TJ Maxx. We randomly have earrings. I loved these earrings so much, I got a second pair. Okay. The Dark Mark keychain. Got to pull that out. Not decor at all. Anything in there? All right, so this is going to go in the all year round situation. Faux show. Miss Nagini, okay? Let me know in the comments. Does Nagini get to be all year round? I feel like it. There's going to be some things that are on the fence. I just know it. But I'm going to put her right here in this cauldron. There you go. All right, watching us. Speaking of watching us, we have a lot of pillows. I do want to find more like blankets that feel foresty. We have some colors, but this definitely would fit in. I feel like any eyes peeking out like in a forest because it's so dark, the forbidden forest, that'll work. So I'm just gonna, I was gonna say chuck it, but I think that might be a bad idea. So let's put this over here. And then we've got like gift wrap material. Why do we have gift wrap material in here? And then, oh, these are like the color changing lights that kind of go in cauldrons and things like that. That's not decor. Why is that? I don't know. I guess because it's Halloween. This cutie I got last year. I never showed it because I just knew it was going to end up in the Disney room. And it was from Kohl's last year. It's this little plush. Like, how cute. Does it not almost give you the little Boo vibes? It's actually a wormy in a microwave. We don't have a microwave or use a microwave. So he is just going to be a nice weighted little plush. So cute. So that's a Disney room thing. And then, oh, I see something that we plan on using, so I'm not going to show it to you yet. Maybe in a Kitchen Witch video. I'm hoping to do a Kitchen Witch video. The idea is to get this daggone decor out so we can enjoy it and do more spooky things. Also, lights like this, I've never used them. They do not fit into a Harry Potter Halloween. They're too cutesy, but they would be good in a Disney room. So we're building up the Disney haul, the haul for my own stuff, okay? Yeah, this box here is not to be seen, okay? Surprise later on. We've got a cat scratcher. That's going out right now. To be scratched. Okay, let's make room for this bin here. Professor Bin's #1 coming up. #1 of 12. Or do I? What do I do? Put it on my lap. Okay. What is in here, you guys? You take a peek. I have not looked. I have no idea. How do we get this? I have no idea how to open it. Okay, what have we got? Wow, that is a scent coming out of this. It's like a very strong plasticky scent, and I can see why. We have got skeleton heads, skeleton hands, candles. Oh, here's an example. Is that what I'm looking for? Okay. Set this down. I will say it's hard for me not to keep skeleton hands out all year round. I love a skeleton. I mean, he's sitting over there. He is watching us, I promise. But I feel like that's just a Halloween thing. What do you guys think? And then we've got skeleton heads. Maybe it's his cousin. I don't know. But is this it? Nope, that's not it. I think this whole bin is skeleton heads. We have a wide variety. And if you saw the declutter, so if you saw previous Halloween, well, last year and the year before, we decorated that white tiered bookshelf, but I have long wanted to move that tiered bookshelf the heck out of here because white just does not, in my opinion, fit into like that in-world feeling of the Wizarding World, like any bright white, just no go. but it does fit into my Disney room. So she's already down there, but that is where we put like a lot of our skulls. We've got skull candles. I don't even know why I have that. We have a lot of skull things, which don't really fit into Forbidden Forest, but they do bring the Halloween vibe. I do feel like we're not gonna be using everything. Ooh, I love this. I got this planter. It's a plant holder on Etsy. I just love the details. It actually has that dark old look, and the eyes have the nice black inside. It gives me, skulls just give me Borgin and Burkes vibes. I would love to do a Borgin and Burkes vibe theme one year. I feel like we have enough skulls for that, you know what I'm saying? But that one, oh, that would be fun. All right, we have a lot of skeletons. What are you? Oh, this. Yes. Okay, so I recently decorated my Muggle job. I have like a box of Halloween stuff at my Muggle job, spooky stuff that feels like a Harry Potter Halloween. And I will share some photos. I don't share too much of the, Muggle job, just the decor of my desk. I will share that in the Discord group, but this is an item that I have 2 of, and it's one of my favorite purchases from Spirit Halloween. I don't know if they have it this year. If they do, I will link it down below. I could tell by the shape that it is it. And it is gorgeous. It is a raven's head. Look at the beak on that sucker. It's a raven's head with like these little kind of pentagrammy businesses on it. Oh, the way it fades, the black on the tip of the beak. I love it so much. Does this not give you Bellatrix Lestrange vibes? Or even Malfoy Manor, like anybody that is kind of dark, I think of like ravens. I mean, obviously she wears the raven necklace, so that can really fit in. And so every year I tend to put this in my Bellatrix Lestrange area because we have a few Harry Potter like licensed things that come out. Oh, I love it. But this is an example of a piece that feels all year round. If we are going to be building like a curiosities shelf, which is ultimately what this shelf is, and I want to do more of, then we need things like this out all year round. This can even be in a potions area, like so many places. Okay, so all year round stuff going right there. Yeah, I think this whole bin is skeletons. Another skeleton, big like situation that was from Target. It is hard for me not to keep skeletons out all year round. Seriously, let me know. What do we do there? We're just on bin 1. What are we doing? All right. This has been one of my favorites from Home Goods because I love a bit of gold in decor, but I like that black crystally pop. Oh, he's gonna be good. But he maybe won't be all year round. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. He's tempting. He is tempting. All right, we've got skeletons like this. I love this piece. That was from Home Goods. Yes, and then this one. This one was a previous year's Joanne. They have done so many variants of this, including this year. I prefer this one the most. But yeah, I don't know. Skeletons all year round. I don't know. We've created a mess. That is bin number 1. Oh my word, we need to breeze through this. Blankets. Baddie blankets, feeling baddie. I'd go a little crazy on the skulls. We've got this skull blanket, this skull blanket. Sorry, that's a pillow. This skull pillow. This is probably one of my favorite pillows. This baddie pillow, love that one. And then we have this sucker. That was from Target. And then we've got some Pottery Barn teen ones. We have the Dark Mark that always comes out. He Who Must Not Be Named pillow, love that. Then you got to have yourself a little jack-o'-lantern because we always put jack-o'-lanterns out to feel like the living room has a great hall vibe. Then, dead cats, right? You know what I'm saying? Okay, that went dark. All right, so that's that. That one's quicker. I'm gonna shove a whole bunch of that in the living room couch area. Prep it for the actual decorations. Okay, bin 3. What is in you? Ooh, yes. Oh, yes. Greeted with the Happy Halloween. I love this sign. I have 2 of them. I have one at my Muggle job. It just gives me with that green background. This was from, I think it was either Joanne or Michael's. I think it was Michael's. I don't know, but it just gives me Slytherin vibes. Now, I don't normally feel like we hear the phrase Happy Halloween, or we would see a lot of things say Halloween, even though it does exist and it's talked about. But I feel like this could live in a Slytherin area, which we will do at some point. Okay, what else have we got in here? See, we have so many chains at this point. We could do an Azkaban theme one year. There's so many themes that you can do, Harry Potter-wise. We have inside our Welcome Mortals Funkos. Dark, spooky Funkos. This is when our Dementors come out to play. Our werewolves. Oh my God, our slug spitting Ron, vomiting. He's one of my favorite Funkos, to be honest. Bellatrix, Lucius. Oh, all the things. I don't think I need this Voldemort. We are beginning the declutter. I'm kind of letting go of these sorts of figures, which I think these are the mystery, like, they're either the mystery pack or the 5-star. I'm pretty sure these are just the mystery ones. So that's going to go in a declutter because I already have a Voldemort with a Nagini as a Funko. He's enough for me, okay? That guy's a lot to deal with, you know what I'm saying? Flowers. Here's an example. Anything floral, plants, that is Forbidden Forest themed. Okay, we have pumpkins, classic pumpkin-y business. This is an example of what goes in my Bellatrix Lestrange area. Guys, we're gonna need a lot of that, okay? I tell you what. Where am I putting this here? Just toss it on the floor. Oh yes. Prepare for some snake action. I mean, this one does have like moon phases on it. I might end up with some snakes. Not actual ones, not ever actual ones. For a Slytherin area that might be gold. I'm pretty picky. I haven't seen anything that has been super exciting that isn't unaffordable. Affordable? What is the phrase? So this is gonna have to do for a Halloween-y situation. But that feels Forbidden Foresty. It's a creature in the forest. And then we have stuff like this, where it just feels like it would fit in. Like it feels like this is the stuff that feels like a Borgin and Burke's vibe if ever we did that theme. We are basically building themes all together, preparing for future years. Should we do a theme every year that isn't just Harry Potter? Let me know. Oh, we got the teacup, little batty teacup. We did that prophecy section. This spider, so it had like something in its little butt area. So I always kind of hide that portion, but it is a spider. So it can fit in. It could be peeking out from underneath some greenery. That could definitely fit into a Forbidden Forest. Bats can also fit into a Forbidden Forest for sure. They would live there. They would live in the forest. All right, we got some creatures. I didn't expect to actually find a lot of Forbidden Forest stuff in here. Yes, this piece. I love it so much. And I got it at Home Depot last year. I think it was last year. No, I think it was the year before. I love it so much. And I also have 2 of them. I have one at my Muggle job and it's one just like this little raven head that I'm like, I just like it for all year round. Because I kind of collect things that feel like a prophecy orb, you know, in all sorts of varieties. I still want the actual replicas from Noble Collection, but this one I got, like I said, from Home Depot, and it's just stacks of skulls. And then when you turn it on, I'm pretty sure there's no batteries in it right now, the little like foamy business on the inside just swirls around. That's all it does. There's no music. It's subtle. It's creepy. It lights up and it swirls around, which feels very prophecy orb-esque to me. And for some reason, this piece gives me like cave vibes, like the cave that Dumbledore was in, sacrificing his poor little hand. I don't know why. I think it's because of the like skeleton-y like creatures that came out of the water. It's just the whole vibe. I love this for all year round. It's that kind of stuff. It's that stuff that feels very artifacty, like odd curiosity kind of thing. That's the stuff that we collect. So I think that is going in the all year round bits. This is from Michaels, which Michaels, to be honest, when you stare at some of their stuff for too long, the paint job could be better. But this one, it says Future Tells All on the bottom, always gives me Mad Eye Moody vibes. It's one eyeball, okay? There's not enough Mad Eye Moody merch out there. Seriously, if somebody can help me get that staff, I gotta save up for it. I know it's like basically only available at Noble Collection in the UK. So maybe I need to like physically visit myself. This might be an all year round piece. That's really the only other known thing that is so obviously Mad-Eye Moody. And I'm here for it. I love me a staff. Classic black pumpkins. That's forbidden foresty for sure. Pumpkins grow in the forest. Pumpkins grow where there's growing, right? You know what I'm saying? Then we're coming into some licensed things. This is from Pottery Barn Teen. I don't know if it fits in anymore, but I also don't know if I'm willing to let go of it. So, into the unknown. Oh God, did we just sing? Let's never do that again. Here's an example of like some of the Harry Potter pieces that I have that I pull out for Halloween. This is a Barnes & Noble piece, or it's at least got it at Barnes & Noble. And it comes with other bits in there, like it's got the actual diary and all that. I don't really care for the rest of it. I just like this, and I feel like even in its box, it makes it feel artifacty. Like it makes it feel like it's held on, it's a relic of some kind. Do I want the actual mask from Noble Collection? Yes, I probably won't, I probably won't keep it on its mount, its frame, if you will, the wooden piece that it comes on. And I'll probably wear it too, but this is one where I'm on the fence. Do we display it all year round? Have a little Bellatrix area, Death Eater area, or do the Death Eaters only come out Halloween time? I don't know. Death Eaters also could be in the Forbidden Forest. They were actually in the Forbidden Forest. And the Goblet of Fire, technically speaking. One of them at least. More Orby things. This one's kind of a green color, so when we do a Slytherin room, it'll probably end up moving to that, so we can like decorate that Halloween time. We have so many plans for this house. Classic candles. Let's see. More pumpkins, that goes in the forest area. Here's a piece that I got from Michael's, which could be an all year round thing. I don't know, a little potion-y area. All right, that's enough of that bin. The mess that I have created. You don't even need to see it. What's in here? Ooh, greenery, okay. This, I love this garland. Apparently one of them's even unused. This sort of like dark green situation. That is Forbidden Foresty. Going over here. Bloop. What is in here? Oh, I know what's in here. Another example. Something smells really good. Oh, we've got more garland. Clearly, I like me some purples. That goes over there. Here's an example of another Harry Potter item. Like specifically straight out of the Potters. That I'm like, is this only come out Halloween time? I can't decide, or is this stay out all year round? I don't know. That is the sort of thing I'm perplexed on. Oh, a beetle. Definitely. Especially that black, like, it's even got, I love this beetle. This was from Michael's. Definitely Forbidden Foresty. I love this piece. I don't care how creepy it is. It is the troll foot. I'm trying to remember which wizarding trunk, I'm trying to remember which subscription box this was in. I think this was LitJoy. I'm not sure, but it's basically trying to be like the replica of the one that held like the umbrellas and stuff like that in the House of Black. Oh my God. I love that. Like, I feel like that could be an all year round piece. I need more rooms in my house. Like, we need a House of Black room, okay? We've got our tarot cards. That's another thing. I feel like that could be all year round. Like a tarot section. Divination is all year round. Like different studies. I do not have enough room in this house to do everything I want. Hand of Glory. I think this is Wizarding Trunk. I'm not 100%, I think. There are better versions, and by better I mean, because this is actually not too shabby, by better I mean more accurate, like larger in size, different color, actually has the little platform that it's on, that little pillow kind of cushion thing. But why? Why are we putting this away? Why are we packing this up all year round, baby? Oh, crystals. Crystals all year round. I'm starting to think like half this stuff is staying out all year round. This is a regret. Now, granted, I only paid $10 for it, And I think unlit, it's fine, but let me tell you what. So it's this like wax light up owl. And where's the image? Right down there? She doesn't look like that. False advertisement. She does not look like that. But I feel like the black owl could actually work. And owls can be in the Forbidden Forest. There's so much. Can you see? There's so much we could do here. So that's going to go in the Forbidden Forest. Yes! Keys. Do you see? Nice. Iron, like cast iron, black keys. These were from actually Big Lots. Big Lots, not a lot I'm interested in. I didn't even bother this year. I saw some videos, people going just to check and see if there was anything, because occasionally there'll be like 1 or 2 things that are of decent quality and would fit into the decor that I do. But I feel like keys could be all year round. This is, oh, I'm so excited for the transformation this house is gonna have all year round. Cauldron mugs. I love these. These are from World Market. They are back this year. World Market actually really hasn't dropped a single thing I'm interested in. So that saves me money. These could be all year round too. Let's put you here. This is an example of one that might go. I just don't normally do wax candles that are in the shape of things because I'm not gonna burn them. And so then if you guys know, I mean, and have ever had any wax candle, it just acquires stuff, and I almost rather have it in like ceramic or a different form. So I'm gonna put this in the possibly let go pile. Candlestick holders. Oh, does that not give you like Gothic vibes? Like that is the vibe we go for all year round. I mean, cathedral, like all these things that give me Hogwarts vibes. And here is another Harry Potter licensed item that I put away. Bellatrix Lestrange's dagger from Noble Collection. I mean, it could definitely be in world leaving it in the box because again, it gives that relic vibe. Like you're trying to keep things intact and pristine and just almost like a museum, like you're trying to save them. But it could also be displayed out of it. Love this dagger. Do we all year round that sucker? Let me know in the comments. A dark mark journal just kind of comes around. It just kind of comes out and is just laying around. Anything dark mark, obviously, fits into Halloween. Okay, let's take this down here. I think we're getting into some outdoor stuff as well as more blankets. So we've got like, oh, this just screams like this is definitely Halloween. Skulls, potions, what else? Cauldrons I'm about to knock over. Palmistry hands, we've got a raven skull, definitely all year round blanket. Here's another example. This is also from Target. We might pick up more Target things. Do you see how white that is? So it's not just the white, it's also the really like cutesy bats, and I adore it. Love this blanket. I feel like that's another one that fits in the Disney room. Pillowcase, love me a rusty orange. Yes, yes, yes. Spider web blanket, I love it. I have Aragog right over there, and he just sits on it. Trick or treat. That's obviously going to be just Halloween time. Let's put that on the couch. Wait, what is this? Oh, and then we've got outdoor. No, actually we kept these indoors. We might move them. I don't know. I feel like this one is too happy. What do you think? Let me move this. Another mug. It is one of my favorite spooky handmade mugs. It is a haunted house situation. Like, I feel like we're not focused. Are we focused? I feel like that screams like, I mean, it could fit in the Forbidden Forest. Like the color palette is definitely Forbidden Foresty vibes, but that would only come around Halloween time. You know what? Let's snag these guys right now. These jack-o'-lanterns are from Home Depot, and they are my favorite jack-o'-lanterns. I just feel like, I don't know, they just have that like rotten, perfect pumpkin that's been sitting out. And we have these normally in the kitchen and just throughout the house. I have so many, I kind of want more. And then it lights up and it flickers this orange. Oh, my favorite. Like some of the other more straight up orangey ones are almost too cutesy for me and too plasticky. Like I feel like this at least has more going on in the paint job that can feel more like a pumpkin. Even the ridges are deeper. There's just more going on. Okay. So love those guys. Let's move that out of the way. I feel like this is all pumpkins. Yeah. What is this? Oh, Lord. Also, this was our version of inventorying. I think we'll do a better job at inventorying our stuff so I know what the heck is in what. All right, what are we? This is, yeah, this is all outdoor stuff. We've got some pumpkin, like steak things. Everything in here is outdoors, yeah. And maybe some of it decluttered. That one's done. Whoa, that's light. What is in here? Oh, okay. Ain't that much in here. We've got some more greenery, garland, Forbidden Forest vibes. And then these guys, we always hang these up around our fireplace mantle TV area. I kind of want to do more. See, here's another candle. We've got a snake candle, but it's the wax, candle that I just don't know. I think I'd rather just have a snake. Not a real one. And then some towels. This is like a spiderweb table cover, but just for a small one. Spiderweb anything will definitely fit into Forbidden Forest, and that's pretty much it. 3 Professor bins left. We can do this. And then we will get to this shelf that we are now able to see. Ma'am, can you leave my hair alone, please? Excuse me, you have a cat hair on you. You're welcome. What is in here? I think this is outdoor stuff. We've got a witch's hat. Don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Yeah, it's a lot of gauze. We have things like this. That'll definitely fit in. We put this outside. That'll definitely fit into a Forbidden Forest. Yeah, we've got spiders and things that will be outside. So we're not gonna be focusing on that in this one. Second to last bin. Let's go. Indoors or outdoors? A mix. We have some pumpkin carving tools. Every time we go to do pumpkin carving, we go like, this was way more work than I want to do. Do you guys still pumpkin carve? Let me know. And then we have, oh yes. Okay, I was right. This is why we need to go through these things. We have this candelabra that I got from World Market last year, and I have 2 of them. Well, recently, if you recall, I already moved everything that was new in the hall of halls. I don't know. We picked up these black candles that melt green. They would be perfect in this. I almost smacked myself in the face. But we got 6 total, and there are 5 on here, so 10 total. I had a feeling I needed to go back and get more. We might need to do that. Yeah, I also feel like a green candle. These are tapered candle holders, you know? I feel like a green candle would be cool too. A green that melts black? Oh God, okay. And that also feels like an all year round piece. A candelabra? Come on. And depending on the room, like when we do a Slytherin room, this would move into that all year round, whereas I might go a little more gold in some other places. We're running out of the all year round space here. Then we have, we've got stuff like this. It's like this, I'm not gonna open it, glittery almost, or kind of shimmery rocks that would go in like a terrarium, even in a potion. I also saw these, which they are glow-in-the-dark snakes that I got from Michael's last year. I think they're back this year. And I picked these up for potion making. We will do potion making. And then flies. These were also from Michael's. I have them out on my potion shelf, but obviously flies fit into a Forbidden Forest, so over here you go. And then everything else in here is lights, creepy cloth, and spider webs. So just classic filler stuff, a lot of it going outside and a lot of it inside. So that is that tub. 1 tub left. Last bin, let's go. Inside or outside, what are we? Oh, creature, my buddy. He's face down in some fall leaves. We've got Creature. Creature is one that I've been looking for. I love this plush. We will do a plush video. I have so many Harry Potter plushes. I love this guy. Come on. Creature just doesn't come around Halloween time. Like, he's all year round. I didn't realize his eyes look like that. Look at him, like, one is like up and one is down. Oh, I love this guy. And he is, if you don't know, if you've never gotten him, he is bendable. So cute. You can do things with his legs, his arms. You know, well, this can get weird. This has already gotten weird. Weird is wonderful, right? Okay. But he is one that I'm like, he's got to be all year round, right? Like, and then, so we don't actually really decorate for fall and then transition into Halloween. I kind of blend a little bit of both just because it's too much work and it would be too much stuff. But I have fall leaves, obviously. And then we've got some serious black stuff. I have, this was a print, not print, it was a page in one of the Jim Kay books, but my, let's just say it was an old book that was beat up and I got my hands on it. It's not the copy that I have that is in great condition. I loved it, and it is Aragog, and the kids love Jim Kay's illustrations. Aragog obviously fits perfectly in Forbidden Forest themed. And then we've got the Screaming Lady. Oh, this one is from Wizarding Trunk. I did a haul from Wizarding Trunk last year of just like spooky items, or maybe it was the whole thing. I think it was mostly spooky items. And I loved this frame. I will be showing you another frame and maybe more that we'll be getting. She fits in perfectly. Like, maybe we do a House of Black area. What? And now we're getting into some like table covers. What are you? Ah! Oh. Dinnerware. It's a little too bright for me, but I think we need some balance of white. Oh, these are our bats that we put up on the wall last year. Our little snake napkin holders. What else is in here? Oh, our little frame of the Malfoys. This one really gives me Borgin and Burke's vibes. It was from Michael's last year. And it's this skull, like candle holder. So a thicker candle goes on the top. I think I have 2 of them. Is that all year round? Is that all year round? I don't know. On the fence. Skulls are on the fence. I feel like I could do it all year round. But I don't know, there's this pressure this pressure I put on myself that I can't go too dark with my decor. That only at Halloween time we can go dark. What is wrong with me? More gauze, creepy cloth. We've got a little tray. This was from Target, that's how I know. And it was the dollar spot section. So it's this little black snakes holder situation. Very Slytherin-y. We will be doing a good bit of black in the Slytherin area. Oh, we've got our spider web. I think this is the bit that hangs from our mantle, which sadly our TV is like too large, that the only spot that we could hang it, it basically covers most of the mantle. We even upgraded to another TV, put another one in the Disney room, so it covers even more. So we can't do a lot, like we can't do a big mantle thing, but we can have some bits draping, and we'll be doing stuff on the side of the fireplace. And that, I think, I mean, it's spider webs, fits in. And then we've got this like rose table cover. We have my cat moaning at the water yet again. It's the same water, ma'am. Oh, our plates, yes. These were the plates that we used last year. This is also an example. Like, everything in here to me reads potion/apothecary area. Why is this not an all year round piece? Yeah, this too. I love this plate. This came in a set of 4 and I only kept 2 of them and then just sold the other 2. But we've got a skull, we've got a rat. We've got a little snake and a guinea at the top, like all the representation. All year round. All year round, baby. Okay, we'll put it with Nikki. I don't know. Like, come on. All year round, all year round. As long as I don't break it. Same here, all year round. Cauldron, potions. Yes! I feel like that is everything in the tubs. The chaos I have just created. Let me show you. So over here, this I have been building as the all year round section. I feel like these fall leaves are detracting a little bit. Let me sort that out. So we've got our food, our cauldrons, our books right there. This is hard to see. We've got our plates, our beetle over here. Look at that cutie. All of this greenery that's hard to see. Our picture frame. So this is like my Forbidden Forest stuff. The owl back there. And then pretty much everything over here. Maybe even Snape. Does Snape stay out all year round? Let me know. What do you think? Does Nagini stay out all year round? But that is pretty much everything pulled out. You want to see the chaos? Welcome to the chaos. This is what I've done. This is everything over there, mind the lighting. And my couch. Absolute wreck right now. Now, let's just ignore everything that is over there. Focus on this. Make some room so I don't kill myself. And we're going to put out the all year round stuff, I think. Or at least what's going on these shelves. So we might rearrange a little bit. But I mean, even like the potions section that we did here, we did it for Halloween. And that was an example of something that I was like, no, this is all year round. Why? I'm not putting this away. And I don't know why I put away some of the other stuff. It just fits in all year round. So, yeah, let's sort some things out. All right, you guys, I changed my mind. I changed my mind, creature. I feel like this has been enough. What do you think, pal? Oh my God. The number of times I've almost knocked things over. It's definitely been enough. She's late. She's thundering out. Does not thunder that much here, in the Portland, Oregon area. So we got a lot of things coming up. We got to sort out what we're getting. I'll do a little bit of that with you. We got to do some decorating, getting all year round stuff. We got so much more Halloween stuff coming at you, but I need to process all of this, double check my feels on everything, see if there's any last bits to declutter. If there is, I'll maybe show you, I don't know. And then, yeah, we got more coming at you. Let me know that. Edgar or Ron, what is his name? I'm leaning Edgar, but I need your guys' feedback and let me know, what are your thoughts on some of the things that I showed? Do you also feel like they're all year round stuff? Do you get a lot of your stuff Halloween time to get that nice witchy vibe going on in your house? And if you have any ideas for more Forbidden Forest themed things that you didn't see in here that you think we need, let us know. I got a lot in my head we'll be discussing in future videos. But until next time, my magical friends, remember to name that poor skeleton and remember to love what you love with everything you have and keep making magic, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Are we marking up this table? What is happening right now? What are we doing? Fits in to Forbidden Forest. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm so sorry. I just dropped it on her.